everybody, welcome to my cozy cottage. On my channel I do some decorating, DIYs, crafting, and everything to try to make your home feel cozy. And I try to do these things on a budget. So if that is something you're interested in, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. With all that being said, let's get on with the video. Here we go. Okay everybody, so it's DIY time. I purchased this sign from the Dollar Tree. I'm just trying to come up with some inexpensive decorating ideas for 4th of July and Memorial Day. Now I pulled out the ribbon and I'm going to show you. There's 2 holes here. And I really want to use this more as like a stand-up sign than hanging it in a vignette. So I'm going to use a piece. I was trying to figure out how to cover these holes. So I actually found a piece of ribbon in my stash that I had here. So I'm just going to glue a thicker piece of ribbon to the top of this, and then you don't see the holes. And I just looked out that this ribbon happened to match perfectly. But if for some reason you need to cover the holes, any type of ribbon you could add to the top or the bottom to be able to make it a solid sign to use if you don't want to hang it. So that's what I'm going to do there. And I also had these in my craft stash. They're little gemstones that I buy for different crafts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them some right in the middle of each firework just to jazz this up a little bit. So I'm going to go around. Here's another one. I want to put it like right in the middle. There's one there. And all of my big solid fireworks, I'm going to put a little gemstone in the middle. So that's how I'm going to jazz up this sign a little bit. So I'm going to do that. That's my first step. Okay, so here that is all finished. A little wider band at the top and gemstone jewels scattered around the piece. Okay, now these 3 stars were something else I purchased from the Dollar Tree. They were attached with a piece of burlap. What I did was I pulled them apart, and I'm going to use each one individually. And since I added some gemstones to the sign, I'm going to do the same for the stars, and I'm literally just going to glue one in each middle of the stars. Now, and I'll make sure it's in the middle. You don't have to do this step. I'm just putting a little extra sparkle. So I'm going to glue just a little razzle-dazzle in the middle of each star. But like I said, you don't have to do this step. This is just a little something I'm doing. And I had the jewels in my house. I order them from Amazon and I get a little bag of them. So that's what I'm going to do next with these. Add a little jewel to the middle. Okay, so there it is. Just a little extra sparkle in the middle of each star. Okay, next, I'm going to take a glass candle holder and paint it red. Okay, so these are the glass candle holders you can get at the Dollar Tree. And I used a can of apple red spray paint. You've seen me do in other videos. And I spray painted it. So this is the after, and this is the before. I wanted you to see together. That's just after a coat of spray paint and I let it dry. Next, I'm going to put some glue dots on top of this candle holder because I want to be able to remove what I'm putting on. But that's what I'm doing. I'm using glue dots. And then I'm going to take one of these Dollar Tree candles, just in white, and I'm going to place it on top. So that's my next step. And then to that candle holder, right here, is a little Velcro sticker that I bought. I work in the school and a lot of teachers use these. It has a backing of Velcro and then you put another piece of Velcro on the top and you're able to stick things to it, but you'll be able to take it off. Okay, so here is my red star and I put the fuzzy part of the Velcro on the back of my star. And the other piece is right here and I'm going to attach my star to the candle to make it like a decoration. Now, I don't recommend lighting it because I don't know if that would be a fire hazard. You can never light a candle without supervising it. But I am just going to use it as a decor piece. Or if you had a plastic, flameless candle, you could do the same concept, but not with a real candle. But this is what I had in the house, and just for display purposes, just to show you, this is what I'm going to use. So I'm going to stick this star with the Velcro onto the sticker. And then I'm going to place it on the candle holder, which will have the glue dots, and it'll be a display like that. I'm a little too close to show you, but I'll back up so you can see better. Okay, so this is a little cozy corner in my cottage that I'm going to decorate, and I'm hoping to give you some inspiration to do a little corner in your house. So this is the Dollar Tree sign that I just did and added all the jewels to. So I'm just going to lean it and tuck it in this corner. And next, I do have a 2-tiered tray I'm going to add. I do have videos where I showed you how to make a 2-tiered tray. This one here I actually bought from TJ Maxx, but you can decorate any tiered tray in a similar way. Okay, so here's my 2-tiered tray, and to that I'm going to add some of these stars I made. Okay, so I'm going to stand one up top and just lean it here. And I'm going to stand one on the bottom level and just lean it standing up. And then I'm going to add a little bit of flowers to that. So in my video prior to this, I showed a vignette and I made a little white spray with these flowers. I basically used the same thing with this one. And now I'm just going to add some pops of red. So I'm taking the stems and I cut them real short, and I'm just tucking them in around the front of my star. Just 3 little bunches, just for a touch of red. So tucking them in, and it was just basically 3 little bunches. So you have the little bit of red, a little bit of white, and the blue star. That's my bottom level. Now to the top, I'm just going to add some red flowers. Same thing as the bottom, just 3 little bunches of red. I try to pick up a small flower when I'm doing a tiered tray because they're not very big. And you don't want the flower to overtake the whole display. So it's just a little cluster of red on the bottom here, near my star, just to add a little bit of color. So that's it. That's all I'm doing for the top. That's all I did for the bottom, was a little bit of red and white. And then we have my Statue of Liberty in the corner. Now I'm going to step back and just show you what else I'm going to add. I'm going to add something up above that I also purchased from the Dollar Tree. This was another item that was at the Dollar Tree. I thought it was pretty. All the American colors there. So that's what I'm going to hang on the wall up above. That's my next step. Okay, so this is what my little cozy corner is looking like now. There's the little American sign up above, down to the Statue of Liberty sign in the corner, and then I'm backing up to the 2-tiered tray. And I'm just going to add that candle and my little red candlestick, and this display will be finished. Okay, so here it is, all finished and ready to go. I'm going to get a little closer for you to see, but I wanted you to see what it looked like all set up. So there's my candle, added with a glue dot, and I just put the star on top. Like I said, I'm not going to light this candle for fire purposes, but I just think it looks pretty like that. But if you were to use a flameless candle, that would work. And there's my Statue of Liberty. And my 2-tiered tray. Just a little bit of red, white, and blue. And I'm going to step back to my American sign up above. So this is what the whole display looks like together. And all of these items were purchased from the Dollar Tree. And this little vignette cost me under $6, not including the 3-tiered tray, the 2-tiered tray. So I hope you liked my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave you a little inspiration to decorate for the 4th of July. And have a wonderful day. Bye for now.